Now, if we think about the universe at the moment, it's a certain age, so it's got a certain time and it's a certain size. And what we can assume is that maybe there's been this kind of nice sort of linear expansion up until this point. But what's going to happen next? Well, there's basically a few different alternatives. First of all, that's supposed to be kind of meeting there. First of all, the universe could just keep getting bigger and bigger forever. And this is what we call an open universe. And basically this happens when the density of the universe is smaller than the critical density. And you've got to remember that the critical density can be calculated by looking at 3/8 times Hubble's constant squared over pi g. And I've got another video where that kind of derivation comes from. So basically this is where the universe isn't dense enough to actually kind of pull everything back in. There's another alternative, and this is where the universe kind of gets bigger and bigger, and then it kind of just stops and it kind of gets to just about the right size. And this is where the density is equal to the critical density. So there's just enough matter in the middle of the universe to sort of stop everything expanding forever. Now the third option is that basically the universe gets so big, but actually the stuff inside starts to pull it back in again. And what happens then is we get basically what we call a big crunch. The universe gets bigger and bigger, it gets just a little bit too big, there's too much mass in the middle and it pulls everything back in again. And here the density of the universe is bigger than the critical density. And this is what we call a closed universe. So we have open, this one here is called a flat universe, and this is a closed universe. And basically if we can work out the density of the universe, which is obviously pretty hard to do, and we can actually know what the critical density is, which again is based on lots of kind of sort of data which has lots of uncertainties, we then know what is actually happening or what could happen to the eventual fate of our universe. But actually what we found from observations recently is that it's kind of tending to do this. The size of the universe is getting bigger and bigger, and it's actually increasing and it's accelerating its expansion. Why is that? Well, it's probably due to some kind of dark energy. What is that? We don't know. So basically this is kind of where we think we are at the moment, rather than it being open, flat or closed.